My name's Robin, and I'm a member of the mission leadership team here at SPC, and I've just returned from a trip to Ethiopia where I was working with the organization Wine to Water. This was the first time that Wine to Water has started a project in Ethiopia. We were partnering with another organization called Water is Life International. This is my third trip with Wine to Water. My first trip was 3 years ago to the Dominican Republic, where I first started learning a little bit more about the water crisis and what it means when you don't have close access to water or sanitation. So 2 years after that, I went on a trip to Nepal where we worked with a pretty large team to do 9 wells in the 9 days that we were in Nepal. One of the things that I really admire about Wine to Water is the relationships that they build with the communities that they're working in. And once a well or a pump is installed, it needs upkeep and maintenance. One of the ways they do that is with something called a sustainable living team. And we learned about these teams and met a few of these teams. They're mostly all women. One of the things that they can do is make a decision to improve the well or repair a broken part. 35 million people in Ethiopia do not have access to improved water sources, and that's over a third of the population of Ethiopia. 44.5% of people walk 30 minutes or more for water, and that water source obviously was not treated. One of the impacting moments for me was we did a water walk with some of the village women and girls that were carrying the water. We walked about 30 minutes and we filled up jerry cans and carried them on our backs back to the home or the village, and I really could physically feel how much time that took and how it's a lot of work. In Ethiopia, we did percussion wells, also called tube wells, and it's all pretty low tech. It really, at the most basic, it involves taking a pipe and working it into the ground until you can hit the water table, and that could be anywhere from 20 feet to 60 feet depending on the location.
Singing.
It doesn't take a lot of funding to put in one well, and then these wells can benefit 500 or more people. The support that SPC can provide could be a volunteer trip where we provide funds and time to Wine to Water. We can always provide funding to Wine to Water for new locations or current ongoing projects. The mission team right now is supporting a project in Dahakani, Nepal. So Wine to Water is thrilled about that, and we're receiving updates on that project.